Hi, welcome to Three Things Thursday with Robert Hertel. So this week we're going to keep it a little short, but it's something that we really need to focus on in today's market, because if you're not hearing this already, you're going to start hearing it. And a lot of agents that I'm coaching are bringing this to my attention saying, I'm getting a lot of this. Okay, and what I'm talking about is buyers that are saying, I want to wait because I think prices are going to go down. Okay, so some of you that are listening are probably shaking your head going, yep, I'm running into that. Okay, especially here in Southern California, because our prices are so high that we have buyers that are thinking, well, they have to come down. They have to come back down, and I'll buy when they come down. Okay, so we're running into that a lot. I know a lot of agents I'm coaching are running into that, and I'm sure you're running into that too. And if you're not, like I said, you're going to. So how do we handle that? Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is the scenarios that the buyers have if they wait, and how we leverage that and how we explain it to them to get them moving quicker. All right, so first off, if somebody says, a buyer, if a buyer says, well, I want to wait because I think prices are going to go down. First of all, confront them on that in regards of, okay, well, why do you think prices are going to go down? Where are you hearing that prices are going to go down? Because the reality is that they're either saying that because they just think, well, it's so expensive, prices can't go any higher, they have to come down. Well, they don't have to. Okay, they certainly don't have to. I mean, realistically, in California, the demand to buy homes is so high that they don't have to come down. I mean, the net population in California in the last few years grew 300,000 people net. So, and people are living longer. So the population continues to increase. So the demand to buy homes is still really high here. Take your politics out of it, but the economy is doing really well. There's lower unemployment. There's more income. So people have more money, they can buy more houses, they're willing to spend more money, there's big business that are coming here. So check out your local market, it might fit the same thing, but in Southern California, there's a lot going here that doesn't show prices going down. But the thing of it is, if you read things nationally, sometimes they talk about prices going down. Well, in our market here in Southern California, and again, wherever your market is, check this out, it's different. It's different than what's going on nationally. So you have to explain to the buyer, let me tell you what's going on locally. This is how many homes have closed. This is many sold for list price and above. We still have so many buyers in the area. There's no signs of prices going down anytime soon. And in most of our markets, prices are actually still ticking up a little bit. Maybe not the 7, 8, 9% they were a few years ago, but still ticking up a little bit because the demand is still so high and there's not building enough homes. That's the biggest problem amongst anything, but we're not going to get into that today. They're not building enough homes, okay? So you explain that to the buyer. But now let's get into this, okay? Beyond all that, they still say they want to wait. Here's where we get into our Three Things Thursday. Buyer wants to wait. There's 3 potential scenarios that could happen if they wait. Okay, so Mr. and Ms. Buyer, there's 3 potential scenarios. So let's jump into those. Here's the one thing you need to know before we get into these scenarios. The one thing that's completely undeniable in purchasing a home today, interest rates are going up. Okay, the interest rates are going up. You can't deny that. You can read any article you want, locally, nationally, whatever you want. You can't deny that interest rates are going up. Actually, I got an article yesterday. The headline said, interest rates at 4-year highs. Okay. Interest rates are going up. We know that. And what happens when interest rates go up? A buyer, you typically qualify for less, or even if you keep the same price point, you pay $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 more in interest over the next 10 years because of the higher interest rates. So either way, it's not a good thing for a buyer, right? So now let's get into the 3 scenarios if a buyer waits. Scenario 1, interest rates go up, undeniable, and prices still go up. Which means that the interest rate is now higher, so you qualify for less, and the prices have gone up, so the house you want, there's now a bigger gap. So let me explain to you. So today I can get you a house at $500,000. Okay, interest rate goes up, you now qualify for $470,000, and this house prices go up to worth $415,000. So I could have got you this house today, but now we're $45,000 away. Okay, you see what I'm saying there? So that's scenario number 1. Interest rates go up and prices go up. Either way, buyer loses. Buyer loses in that scenario. Scenario number 2, interest rates go up, again, undeniable, prices go flat. Okay, they don't go up, they don't go down, they flatten out. So if the interest rates are up, which means you qualify for less, and now the prices are still here. So that house that you can get today, you now qualify for less and the value's still the same, which means as a buyer, you lose. You lose again. Third scenario, interest rates go up, prices go down. All you do is break even, because now interest rates go up. You're at $500,000 today. Interest rates go up, so you qualify for $470,000. Prices go down. Price now is at $470,000. You still buy in the same house. So there's 3 potential scenarios to waiting, and 2 of them the buyer loses. Okay, and the third one you break even. So there's no win for the buyer there. So there's no reason for them to wait. They need to get into a property today. Okay, you guys see what I'm saying? Hopefully that's making sense for you. Because they're either going to lose out on the property, or if they continue to purchase that property, it's going to cost them $10, $15, $20, $30 plus $1,000 in interest over the next 10 years. But they're losing. Best case scenario, they're breaking even. So it makes sense to buy today. But it's our job as agents to explain that to them, because they're not thinking about that. They're just thinking, well, prices are going to go down. Okay, well, even if they do, you still break even because interest rates are up. But the other 2 scenarios, you lose. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Okay, explain that to the buyers that if you're willing to wait, this is the scenarios that's going to happen, and let's get them moving forward. And here's the thing. If you have a buyer that says they want to wait, and you explain to them what's going on in the market locally and how there's no sign of prices going down in your local market, and then you explain those 3 scenarios, and they still say, no, I don't want to wait, throw that away. That's not a lead. Okay? If that doesn't get them moving, they're not going to get moving. Okay? They're going to be the same people in 6 months. I'm still waiting. A year, 2 years, 3 years, I'm still waiting. Now they're going to be in a completely different state, different city. They're going to be living in a shack somewhere because that's all they're going to be able to afford, which means they're just continuing to rent in this area, right? So if you can't convince them that way, just get rid of them, okay? They're not a real lead, all right? But focus on that this week. Get these buyers moving forward. That's your 3 Things Thursday for the week. Please subscribe to my channel so you get all my videos, usually a couple a week. I hope you have a great week, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.